This is News 3 Now at 5.
And thanks for staying with us. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to be a fluid and active situation all across the country. And today in Wisconsin, the number of cases continues to climb. Right now, there are 46 active cases, including 10 right here in Dane County. DHS says the community spread is likely across the state now. Governor Evers has ordered a ban on all gatherings of more than 50 people, but President Trump is saying it should be less than that. Susan has more on what the Trump administration is recommending.
Eric, the Trump administration says you should avoid gathering in groups of more than 10 people.
Therefore, my administration is recommending that all Americans, including the young and healthy, work to engage in schooling from home when possible, avoid gathering in groups of more than 10 people, avoid discretionary travel, and avoid eating and drinking at bars, restaurants, and public food courts.
Several cities, including Philadelphia and San Francisco, and entire states have already issued the orders for bars and restaurants to close as soon as this evening. We continue our team coverage of the coronavirus with our Amanda Quintana, who has the latest on the number of cases in Wisconsin, and Gabriela Becerra is following Wisconsinites on the Princess cruise ship. Our Jamie Perez is helping you talk to your kids about COVID-19. Let's begin tonight with Amanda. Amanda, what is Governor Evers planning to stop the spread of COVID-19?
Yes, well, today, Governor Tony Evers banned all gatherings of 50 people or more throughout the state as the number of positive coronavirus cases continues to climb, up 13 from yesterday. That brings our total number of cases to 47, 46 of those active. 10 of those cases are in Dane County. The county with the most cases is now Milwaukee. We're told several patients are in critical condition and hospitalized, but many of them have minimal symptoms. Evers said he's sorry to all of these events, and sports had to be canceled, things our students have been working on for a long time.
There's a lesson here that you wouldn't necessarily get in the classroom, and that is life is unpredictable. Please understand that your health and safety is our top priority, and we're grateful for your flexibility and understanding of your parents and your teachers and your coaches.
504 tests have come back negative, and the amount of tests that can be performed each day has increased to 400. Those results typically take 1 to 2 days to get back. Health experts say we've entered a new stage this week where doctors are detecting more coronavirus cases than residents who haven't traveled out of state or been in contact with someone who has it. So that means the virus is likely spreading in the community, but it's unclear how widespread it is.
Amanda, thank you. The State Emergency Operations Center has moved to level 1, its highest level. An administrator with the state emergency management team said this is reserved for getting all state agencies and local leaders together. It's an effort to get the right people in one place to best handle the emergency.
Rest assured, I want the people to know that you have the right people at the table discussing this particular issue, and this issue we're going to win at the end of the day.
And Dr. Williams said people here are still using best practices for keeping everyone hard at work safe. That includes social distancing, frequent hand washing, and disinfecting.
The international scientific community is racing to find a vaccine and a treatment for coronavirus. An experimental vaccine was administered to a human test subject in Seattle today. The fast-track research, one of dozens of projects underway all around the world as scientists frantically search for a way to contain and prevent the deadly virus. But despite the early progress, public health officials say it will take at least a year for a potential vaccine to be approved for use. 29 Wisconsin residents who were on the Grand Princess cruise ship are finally home today after being quarantined around the country. Our Gabriela Becerra spoke with a Madison couple who traveled on that cruise and shares what's next for them. Gabby?
Susan, none of the 29 Wisconsin residents are showing symptoms for the coronavirus, but starting today, they'll have to spend the next 14 days self-quarantined in their homes. Members of the Wisconsin National Guard escorted the passengers home early this morning. I checked in with Jim and Judy DeMuth, a Madison couple that were quarantined at Dobbins Air Reserve Base this weekend. They are looking forward to finishing the required quarantine.
Well, I can't wait to hug my grandchildren and my children.
Yeah.
But that's 14 days away, so I'll just have to be patient.
The DeMuth say this wasn't the best experience, and they're happy to be back in the comfort of their own home. And the DeMuth also wanted to thank Governor Tony Evers, who was personally working with their family to bring them home during this time. And today, Governor Evers tweeted that here in Wisconsin, we are all in this together.
Boy, that's for sure. That's one of the silver linings. They've been through quite an ordeal, and glad they're doing well. Gabriella Becerra reporting live. Thanks, Gabby.
Ho-Chunk Gaming in Madison temporarily closing as casinos across the country stop operations in light of the pandemic. The casino will close at 7 tomorrow morning and will remain closed until at least April 1st. In Milwaukee, Potawatomi Hotel and Casino announced it was suspending operations due to the pandemic. Several companies, including MGM Resorts and Wynn Resorts in Vegas, will close their properties there March 17th, tomorrow, to reduce the spread of coronavirus. Today, day one now, without school for most families across the area. A lot of parents may feel uneasy about not having a real plan for your child while schools are closed, but talking to your child about what's going on is just as important to your health as it is to theirs. Jamie Perez spoke to a child psychologist today about how to talk to your kids about this in a way they can understand. Jamie?
This has all caused a lot of uncertainty for a lot of us. Some people aren't working, or they're working from home. Kids are home from school. It's thrown off all of our routines, and it's kind of thrown off our sense of security. Now, the child psychologist that I talked to today gave several tips of how you can talk to your child and make life easier for everybody at home. And here are some of those tips. First one is to provide your kids with facts, but don't overdo it, and limit their exposure on social media. If you are all keeping up with the news, make sure you're balancing that out with some other more positive things. Also, come up with a schedule at home and learn how to normalize that schedule, and make sure that you're responding to them in calm ways about this as well, because your kids' understanding of all this comes from what they're hearing and seeing from others.
Ask them about what have they heard? What do they know about this? What are their friends telling them? Because that will give you an idea about what they understand, how they're processing, which can vary tremendously on the age of the kid as well, and give them a sense of you're listening, you're validating what they have to say, etc.
Make sure that when you are building them those schedules and normalizing them at home, you're building in activities like reading and physical activities and schoolwork and exercise, and making sure that their schedule and everything that they're doing in their day-to-day lives is being part of the solution as well.
A lot of schedules being built this week. Jamie Perez reporting live. Jamie, thank you.
Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau says he is closing his country's borders to anyone who is not a Canadian citizen or a permanent resident or an American citizen. Amid the coronavirus pandemic, Trudeau announced the move today outside of his residence, where he is self-isolating after his wife tested positive for coronavirus. He also asked Canadians to stay home as much as possible amid the pandemic.
In Europe, 3 of the countries hardest hit by coronavirus have recorded their highest single-day death tolls. Obituaries for coronavirus victims span 10 pages in a local Italian newspaper. Sunday alone, Italy had a record one-day death toll of 368 people. Across Europe, more than 100 million people are now in lockdown. So far, there's no lockdown in the UK. As Europe scrambles to contain the crisis, the military is monitoring streets in Spain, and police are using drones to broadcast messages urging people to stay home until the pandemic is over. Back home today marked the biggest point loss in Dow history, down almost 3,000 points. The Nasdaq off almost 1,000. The S&P 500 dumped 325.
Again, COVID-19 remains an active and fluid situation. The best place to get up-to-date information is on our website, your local coronavirus headquarters. There you'll find the latest headlines, maps, resources, and videos. And you can also sign up for a daily email with the latest coronavirus headlines. It's all at channel3000.com. Let's get a check on the weather now. It's a cloudy start to the work week, but the sun might come out tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day, right, Gary?
Just perfect timing for that. Sky's been cloudy today. We might even see a spotty shower, but as we start out by taking a look at visible cloud track, there's plenty of clouds around, but not a lot in the way of precipitation. You can see on Doppler track some light snow in northern Wisconsin. That changes to rain over far southeastern Minnesota. A little closer view shows perhaps a few rain showers approaching La Crosse, and it's possible we could see a stray shower this evening. Otherwise, temperatures will drop off to around freezing by early tomorrow morning, but the precipitation chances will be highest this evening, and skies will actually start to clear overnight. And that will set up a sunny day for tomorrow. Look for a milder high temperature at 47 degrees, but rain is back in the forecast for Wednesday and Thursday. I'll tell you when we can expect it in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. In other news at 5, Madison police are asking the public to help them figure out what started a suspicious vehicle fire. Officers and firefighters were called to Westbrook Circle, the city's west side, at about 4:45 this morning. Officers say a Chrysler Pacifica was parked on the street and had flames shooting from it. A resident was able to put out the fire with a garden hose. Police say a home surveillance video shows a couple of people running from that scene. Anyone with any information is asked to call Madison Area Crime Stoppers.
The coronavirus and the federal government's response to it dominated last night's presidential debate. Former Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Bernie Sanders stood at a safe distance from one another as each argued why they would be the best person to lead the country through this crisis. In their first one-on-one debate, they agreed they would respond to the coronavirus better than President Trump, but disagreed about whether a government-run health care plan should be part of the solution.
One of the reasons that we are unprepared and have been unprepared is we don't have a system. We got thousands of private insurance plans. That is not a system that is prepared to provide health care to all people.
That has nothing to do when you're in a national crisis. The national crisis says we're responding. It's all free. You don't have to pay for a thing. That has nothing to do with whether or not you have an insurance policy.
And on the topic of a vice presidential pick, Sanders said he would likely pick a woman, while Biden said he will pick a woman to be his vice president. Meanwhile, 2 new polls find Joe Biden holds wide leads in Arizona and Ohio ahead of tomorrow's primaries. Polls by NBC News and Marist find 53% of likely Democratic primary voters in Arizona say they support Biden, while 36% support Sanders. In Ohio, the poll finds Biden has 58% support, well ahead of 35% for Sanders.
Just a reminder, March 18th is the final day for you to register to vote online or by mail before the Wisconsin spring election. That's Wednesday. City of Madison Clerk's Office encouraging voters to register to vote online because of the coronavirus. Voter registration available at all absentee voting sites through the Friday before Election Day and at the polls on Election Day, which is currently scheduled for April 7th. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 5, how we are practicing self-distancing here. We're a little distance apart. How we're doing it here at News 3 Now.
And then coming up tonight at 6, how daycare owners are dealing with the coronavirus. That's all new coming up tonight at 6.
Save at Wild Easttown Honda on over 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive CR-V for only $239. Just $239 at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
I wanted my hepatitis C gone.
I put off treating mine.
Epclusa treats all main types of chronic hep C. Whatever your type, Epclusa could be your kind of cure.
I just found out about MARKE.
I knew for years. Epclusa has a 98% overall cure rate.
I had no symptoms of hepatitis C.
Mine caused liver damage.
Epclusa is only 1 pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks. Before starting Epclusa, your doctor will test if you have had hepatitis B, which may flare up and could cause serious liver problems during and after treatment. Tell your doctor if you have had hepatitis B, other liver or kidney problems, HIV or other medical conditions, and all medicines you take, including herbal supplements. Taking amiodarone with Epclusa may cause a serious slowing of your heart rate. Common side effects include headache and tiredness. Ask your doctor today if Epclusa is your kind of cure.
I grew up working in my family's supper clubs. This is where it started with us as far as the fish that we serve at Culver's today. We source the finest cod and batter each fillet by hand and always cook it to order. That beautiful golden brown color and flaky on the inside. The fish fry is a Midwest tradition. It's about coming together. It's families, friends. I love bringing this tradition to guests everywhere. Mom and Dad would be proud. Welcome to Delicious.
At the New Balance store, we go above expectations and beyond shoes. When you visit our stores, you'll find fit experts who share your passion for fitness and health, as well as the latest gear ready for any challenge. That means innovative products, a wide range of styles and sizes, and one-on-one consultations with the fit specialists. Stop by and experience the difference of your local New Balance store today.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to the experts at New Balance Madison.
New Balance Madison, Hilldale. Save at Wild East Town Honda on over 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive Pilot with leather and sunroof for only $329. Just $329 at Wild East Town Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
Hi, everyone. Tuesday morning, we're continuing to keep you updated on the coronavirus and the effects on our day-to-day lives. And Leah will join us remotely again, talking about whether you should get tested for the virus if you've been traveling and how to stay active if you're staying home.
For the latest coronavirus reports and breaking news, watch News 3 now and go to Channel 3000 to sign up for our daily email newsletter. Get the facts and tips to keep your family safe. News 3 Now, your local coronavirus headquarters.
The president, the governor, and health officials all asking you to make changes in your everyday life to prevent the spread of COVID-19.
Well, we here at News 3 Now are also making some changes that you'll notice on the air during the week.
Susan likes this. She doesn't have to stand so close.
No, I know it looks a little silly, but everybody has to do this. This is what you got to do, right? And our Josh Spreiter highlights what we're going to be doing differently around here from now on.
Hi, everyone. We start in the newsroom, which is usually filled with producers, web producers, reporters, photographers, anchors, and managers. But today, we're running on a bare-bones staff. Instead of our normal editorial meetings, which we have in this room 3 times a day, we're now communicating over the phone, whether that be through email or workplace apps like Slack. And as you walk around the building, you'll find signs all over about how to stop the spread of coronavirus. Right now, guests are no longer allowed inside of the building. When our crews find out what they're covering for the day, the reporters and photographers are met with gear outside of the station rather than coming to the newsroom. For those of us still here, we're trying to keep our distance. Whether that be on air or at our desks, we're practicing social distancing.
Josh, good to hear your voice. It's been a minute.
On News 3 Now this morning, my co-anchor Lee Lynchide worked remotely from home after returning from her vacation out of state, where she had to go through 4 different airports. Hattie and I trying to distance ourselves as much as possible in the studio. And if you check out the other side of the building, it's even quieter than the newsroom today. The sales staff, promotions, and our administrators are mostly working from home with the help of their kids and furry friends, of course. They're all spending more time over the phone and online rather than meeting clients in person. With this News 3 Now update, I'm Josh Spreiter.
Thank you, Josh. Now, despite all of those changes, we want to reassure you that News 3 Now remains committed to being your local headquarters for COVID-19 coverage. Just like the rest of you, we just want to be healthy and safe.
All right, Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti, always socially distant from us in the weather office in a remote corner of the building.
But, you know, hey, you know, we've been looking at ways of doing radio updates from home, updating Channel 3000 from home, even being able to do live television broadcasts away from home. So, you know, if it comes to that, there's only a few of us that do what we do in weather, and it's not like you can take somebody from another department. So we're taking this very seriously. Today, it's been just a cloudy, gray day across southern Wisconsin. There's a live view from the WISC Skycam. Really not much going on around here, but at least as far as precipitation is concerned, there might be some light rain showers, maybe even mixed with a few flakes of snow out toward the La Crosse area. It's the southern end of a weather system passing well to our north, so we can't rule out a stray shower this evening, but for the most part, skies will actually start clearing after midnight. Temperatures right now still 40 in Madison, mid to upper 30s to our north and west, so it's not out of the question. There could be a couple of flakes of snow, say, from the Dells northward, but for the most part, it'll just be rain showers if they even reach the ground at all. Otherwise, 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Expect a milder day tomorrow, just because we're back to mostly sunny skies. But just as quickly, showers move in late tomorrow night with maybe a mix of rain and snow into early Wednesday morning. Then just rain showers Wednesday morning and a chance of showers in the afternoon as we're kind of in between weather systems. Next weather system brings us showers and perhaps even a few thunderstorms on Thursday with highs in the mid-50s. But then a cold front comes through Thursday night. The rain mixes with snow or even changes to snow late Thursday night into Friday. And Friday will be a windy and colder day with high temperatures only in the upper 30s. And again, that light snow or a mix of rain and snow in the morning will probably come to an end. Weather pattern becoming very active across the Pacific Ocean. That's a sign that we're going to be getting into a more active weather pattern shortly down the road. One big storm system in the central Pacific Ocean just to the northwest of the Hawaiian Islands. Another one heading up toward the Gulf of Alaska. Yet a third that will eventually be approaching western Canada and the west coast of the U.S. A fourth system bringing rain and heavy heavy mountain snows into California. That system will be coming in. So there's not a lot of spacing between these systems. So you might get a little break for a day like we get tomorrow, and then you're back to more clouds and precipitation. Our weather system from yesterday has moved off to the east. Now you can see skies generally cloudy here, but they are clearing to our north and west behind those light snow showers mixed with a little rain in southeastern Minnesota. But on future track, you can see how quickly all that activity moves out. By morning, we're back to almost mostly clear skies. Winds will be out of the west and northwest, but having the sunshine will get our temperatures a couple of degrees warmer than today. Then, as I mentioned, the next weather system coming out of the southwest starts spreading clouds right back in, and by early on Wednesday morning, we could see a mix of rain and snow, especially north and east of Madison, where temperatures might be a little colder for a short period of time. But eventually, that changes over to just mainly rain Wednesday morning. By Wednesday afternoon, just a couple of scattered showers around, then a bit of a break, although the clouds remain for Wednesday night. And then on Thursday, here comes the next batch of precipitation, and that could even contain a couple of thunderstorms. So the weather pattern staying pretty active over that time frame. As far as rainfall amounts, at least through Friday night, probably around a ½ inch to maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain over southern Wisconsin. Some of this to our north and west could be in the form of snow over northwestern Wisconsin, but I think here, if we see anything, it'll be just very light amounts from late Thursday night into Friday morning. Otherwise, our forecast for tomorrow calls for skies to be mostly sunny, a nice day overall, high temperature at 47 degrees. And then as we look at the 7 to 10 day forecast, again, showers Wednesday, showers, perhaps a few thunderstorms Thursday, a mix of rain and snow Friday gradually coming to an end. And then you can see temperatures back in the 30s for Friday and Saturday, low 40s on Sunday. Sunshine expected over the weekend, and then those temperatures back into the upper 40s to lower 50s next week, with some shower chances from Monday night into Tuesday, and then again Thursday of next week. As we take a look at first warn traffic, it looks like a weekend out there. There is the view of the Beltline at Park Street, and of course a lot of people staying home with the coronavirus. The road's very quiet right now. We're seeing absolutely no delays on the Beltline right now in either direction, as well as I-39, 90, 94 heading through the Madison area. So right now, travel times 14 minutes either direction between University Avenue and the interstate on the Beltline. Heading out of Madison, 25 minutes down to Janesville on I-39, 90 southward, 16 minutes to Sauk City on US 12, and a quick 14 minutes to Sun Prairie on East Washington Avenue and US 151. That's your News 3 Now first warn traffic.
Thank you, Gary.
Still ahead on News 3 Now at 5, while every sport, of course, postponing or canceling their seasons due to coronavirus, NFL free agency is just underway, and we'll tell you the Packers are picking up today. That's ahead at 5.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
We're here at Ho Chunk Gaming Madison, where we're highlighting some unique playing styles.
Yeah, Jerry. Take Marge and Carol here. They're sure having fun. And notice what appears to be a lucky troll dial on this machine.
Oh, and look, that's the famous bingo card tap. That one always brings good luck.
And check out the form on this pull. That's gotta be a lucky bracelet.
Looks like you got your own lucky bracelet.
What bracelet?
Ho Chunk Gaming Madison.
You wouldn't accept an incomplete job from anyone else, so why accept it from your allergy pills? Flonase relieves your worst symptoms, which most pills don't. Get all-in-one allergy relief for 24 hours with Flonase.
Ram Truck Month means huge discounts and rebates at Don Miller. Drive in groundbreaking style. It's the new 2019 Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn 4x4. Get over $11,500 in rebates and discounts on all remaining in stock. It's a 2019 IIHS top safety pick, just like the new 2019 Ram Tradesman Quad Cab 4x4. Lease for $392 per month, 48 months, 10,000 miles per year, $39.99 due at signing. Ram Truck Month is on now at Don Miller, your Madison Truck headquarters.
Don Miller.
Choosing a window replacement company is tough. We asked our customers why they love their new Champion windows.
Working with Champion was such a great experience that they've made our home much more comfortable now.
We have saved 25 to 30% on our energy bill since installing the windows, which blew my mind.
Right now, Champion Comfort 365 windows are buy two, get one free. Plus, buy now and pay nothing for a year.
I love my new Champion windows.
Let Champion help you fall in love with your home. Book your free in-home consultation online or call 888-930-CHAMPION today.
After 30 years, Wisconsin Craft Market is closing its doors forever. Get unbelievable craft deals now. Shop our going out of business sale. Hurry in for the best selection at Wisconsin Craft Market.
When I went to Aspen Dental, they asked me, what's wrong? And I go,
I had rotting teeth in my mouth. My fiance hadn't seen me smile in 10 years. I have a child on the way here in the next 5 months. I would like to be able to smile in his first picture when he's born. They said we can do that. If I would have known that I was going to be 50 times happier with dentures, I would have fixed it before.
At Aspen Dental, we're all about yes. Like yes, dentures start at $3.99 per arch. And yes to a 90-day denture money-back guarantee. Don't wait. Book at aspendental.com or call today.
This is Jill Karofsky's arena, and she doesn't mess around. As a prosecutor and now a trial court judge, Jill has locked up criminals and protected our families. This is also Jill's arena, a two-time Ironman triathlete. No one outworks her. Now Jill is entering this arena, running for the Supreme Court to stop corruption and the influence of big money special interests.
Whether you're a violent criminal or a corrupt politician, I will hold you accountable.
Fair, tough, independent. Jill Karofsky for Supreme Court.
Download the Channel 3000 app today.
Well, Major League Baseball pushing back opening day now to mid-May at the earliest. That's in accordance with CDC guidelines. MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred made that announcement in a conference with all 30 clubs this morning. The league initially announced a suspension of events for at least 4 weeks, but that has been changed now to mid-May. MLB says it continues to monitor ongoing events, hopes to play as many games as possible once the season begins.
The NFL says it still plans to hold the 2020 draft as scheduled from April 23rd to 25th, but public draft events in Las Vegas will not be taking place amid ongoing precautions being taken because of COVID-19. The NFL said in its release it is exploring innovative options for how the draft will be conducted and that the event will still be televised.
Well, the Packers making some roster moves despite all this in the NFL offseason. NFL Network reporting Packers have signed former Badger offensive tackle Rick Wagner, the former Raven and Lions offensive lineman. That deal expected to be $11 million over the next 2 years. Packers have also added linebacker Christian Kirksey, who played for the Browns. That deal expected to be 2 years, $16 million. We'll have a final check of your first warrant forecast in just a moment. Stay with us.
On over 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive CRV for only $239. Just $239 at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
Pittsburgh Paints and Stains. The perfect paint for when the nursery becomes the bedroom. That becomes his room. That becomes your favorite room in the house. Paint because you want to, not because you have to. For results that stand up to whatever life brings. Trust Pittsburgh Paints and Stains. Exclusively at Menards.
So I just got the PF Black Card for no enrollment fee. Really? Yeah, I get all the perks. Like what? Like a free guest. Hey, Carl. And I can work out at any Planet Fitness anywhere. Like while I was just on vacation.
Aloha.
Wow. And massage chairs. I'm in.
Yeah, she is.
Get it all with the PF Black Card. 0 down, $22.99 a month. Deal ends March 16th.
5 Madison area locations. Offer expires March 16th. Stop in and see us today.
Get more help with your laundry at the Laundry Cleanup Sale now at the Brothers Maine. Save time and money with the latest in laundry from Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana with 0% financing for up to 18 months. Get even more help with free delivery on washer-dryer pairs and a risk-free 30-day price and satisfaction guarantee. That's why we're the More Store. It's the Laundry Cleanup Sale with more selection, more savings, and more help with your laundry. Only at the Brothers Maine, your local store for more since 1938.
Make time to escape to the coast and enjoy 60 miles of beautiful beaches and let the sound of the ocean's tide take you to your happy place. Now's the perfect time to book your spring getaway to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Besides, you deserve it. Seize your moment now and come, let go, and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
Let go and unwind on Myrtle Beach Time.
You take care now. Bye, Jen.
You did it. You told her that during Steinhoffel's employee family price sale, everyone gets the employee discount.
I couldn't do it.
Give me one good reason why. Is that me?
Steinhoffel's employee family price sale has been extended. This is your last chance to get 40% off on the largest selection of the best brands at the best prices. It's Steinhoffel's employee family price sale.
There's always next year.
Or never.
Save at Wild East Town Honda on over 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive Pilot with leather and sunroof for only $329. Just $329 at Wild East Town Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
Tonight on the CBS Evening News, we've got a nation on lockdown. Coronavirus wreaking havoc in America. The largest school system shutting down as the market plunges further, even after that emergency cut to interest rates. And as more businesses are forced to close, how will this pandemic impact jobs and the economy long term? Plus, we'll take a look at the battle inside hospitals as doctors and nurses face even more patients. We've got lots of new information for you tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
Hope everybody made it through day one home with the kids today. Tomorrow the sun will come out. That's a good thing.
Yeah, and it's St. Patrick's Day. I suppose that should get everybody's spirits up. Tonight, maybe a few light rain or even rain and snow showers, mainly north of Madison this evening. Temperature still 40 here in Madison, but in the upper 30s to our north and west. Over the next 12 hours, those temperatures will drop off, but as the shower chances come to an end, skies will actually turn partly cloudy. That's why those temperatures drop off a little bit more overnight. And then look for a nice day tomorrow with high temperatures around 47 with mostly sunny skies, but just as quickly the clouds come back. Late tomorrow night, some rain and snow showers. That'll change to rain showers on Wednesday. Thursday will be even milder with some showers, maybe even a few thunderstorms, but then the rain mixes with snow late Thursday night and ends on Friday. Dry but cold weather for the weekend, and then some shower chances Tuesday and Thursday of next week.
We'll have more updates in a half hour on News 3 Now at 6. Stay tuned now for the very latest national news of the CBS Evening News.